Friends, it's day 805 of the unprovoked Russian invasion of Ukraine, and tonight the Russian terrorists have launched attacks on energy infrastructure in multiple Ukrainian regions, hitting power generation facilities in Vinnytsia, Zaporizhia, Ivano-Frankivsk, Kirovohrad and Poltava oblasts. The aftermath of these missile strikes is catastrophic, leading not only to blackouts, but also disrupting vital services such as hospitals, water treatment plants, and communication networks. Additionally, multiple fires have been reported, particularly in the Brovary region of Kyiv, resulting in growing number of civilian casualties. Terrorist strikes on Ukraine's civilian infrastructure caused tremendous impact worldwide, considering Ukraine's vital role in global food production. With their attacks, the Russian terrorists attempt to disrupt the international food supply chains, causing shortages and rising prices worldwide. This disproportionately affects developing countries reliant on Ukrainian exports for food security, worsening hunger and sparking a broader humanitarian crisis. It was reported that as a result of the attacks on Ukraine's civilian infrastructure, including strikes on the naval facilities of Odessa, Ukrainian grain exports have dropped by 15%. Meanwhile, monitoring channels have reported a significant blow to a Russian military oil storage facility in the Russia-occupied Luhansk region, caused by an ATACMS missile strike, resulting in a massive fireball. Ukrainian defenders continue the successful trend of disrupting Russian logistics and fuel supplies. In a recent propaganda attempt, Russians falsely claimed to represent Ukraine's Ministry of Defense, urging citizens to report stray dogs for demining purposes. Considering the well-known passion of the Ukrainian people towards animals, it's easy to understand why this Russian psyop failed, but it was a good try nonetheless. Tonight on the stream we will talk about why you cannot use stray dogs for demining, and we will also talk about the incredibly ridiculous Russian exhibition of the captured Western vehicles and why the Russian propagandists were ordered to increase the publicity for this event internationally. Yesterday, it was reported that official representatives of Cyprus, France, Greece, Hungary, Malta, and Slovakia attended the inauguration of the war criminal Putin, wanted by the International Crime Court. Official Belgium initially announced that its representative will be present at the so-called inauguration as well, but later changed its mind. Also, French diplomatic sources stated to the Ukrainian media that visiting the Putin's event doesn't mean recognizing him a legitimate president. The sham elections in Russia took place not only in the internationally recognized part of the terrorist federation, but also across the annexed territories of Ukraine, some of them being only partially controlled by the terrorist Russian forces. In total, the sham Russian elections violated the UN Charter, Declaration of Principles of International Law, and Geneva Convention for the Protection of Civilians in the times of war. Additionally, 21 countries of the European Union completely boycotted the results of Putin's election, who now has opportunity to rule Russia for the 5th time in a row. As 9th of May approaches, we will see brainwashed Russian people wearing their kids in military uniforms as they prepare to celebrate the Victory Day. Just to remind you, on this day you can hear the traditional propagandist narrative about being really happy for defeating Nazi Germany, but also really sad for failing to defeat other Nazi countries like France, the United Kingdom, the USA, and such. Because again, according to the narratives of the Russian Kremlin, the West consists of Nazi countries that united their efforts to destroy Russia, and generally so-called collective West is no different from Hitler's Nazi Germany. This narrative has been broadly shared among the Russian population, which unfortunately rarely uses foreign media. Russian propagandists have long denied the legitimacy of Ukrainian identity, language, and culture, an issue that will be further explored in tonight's broadcast. With that, my friends, I wish you all a beautiful day. I'm operator Starsky, as always. be safe.